Dynamic entrance kicking in the door like God. Turn up to the max, shooting energy up to the sky. Tap into the station 935, it's time to rock. Swooshy color backgrounds just to let you know we fly. Undefeated, never beaten, cause we got the skill. Striking all this black gold, you would think we had a drill. We got what you need, homie, so come and get your fill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill. It's time to anime and chill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Here we go again. We are back with another one. Back again. You are chilling with your favorite two N-words, the biggest anime nerds. We can say it. You can't. Thank you. So, we are here for episode X. We have hit our 10th week with Anime and Chill. Big
pat on the back. It's 10 weeks strong.
Like, bruh. So, here's the deal. Boog, what we got set up for tonight?
Well, we're gonna discuss some Loki. Marvel has hit us with some new shit. So we're gonna go ahead and, air out what we think about them first two episodes. What is it, a 6-episode series?
I believe so.
Yeah, so yeah, we almost halfway into the shit, so we're gonna go ahead and get some of that off our chest. And then after that we're gonna do a quick movie rewrite.
For last minute rewrites?
Yes. Suicide Squad. It's time to blow that away.
You're on the chopping block.
Yeah, it's time to blow that away. And then, I'm thinking about dipping in a little bit of One Piece. That war in Wano is about to start popping off, so it's about to get real good, real interesting, as if it already wasn't. But nothing major, just some little things. But as a matter of fact, what's going on in the WWE universe? As a matter of fact, I know you've been doing some catching up.
Funny story is, I have not had a chance to catch up with the following episodes of the horror show at Extreme Rules. I've been catching up on other shows. I did catch up on Black Lightning. I seen that they just dropped the newest season on Netflix, so I went ahead and I watched that because I fucked with Black Lightning.
Now, I ain't gonna lie,
Last night I saw a superhero. He was black. He said, "This is for the streets. Black Lightning is back." Yes, sir.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I think I've seen up to the part, and I know that's probably maybe like 1 or 2 episodes in, where his daughter realized she had power. I can't remember if that was like the first episode, but I know it was pretty early in.
That was in I think season 3 is when she realized.
Oh, dang.
Now, let me ask you this. His youngest or his oldest?
The oldest one.
Okay, so that was in season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That. Yeah, nah. Bro, damn near his whole family got powers, except for his wife. And that's kind of a theme that's running through season 4. Bruh.
Mm.
Yeah, that is spicy, bro. It's spicy!
Black Lightning.
Because they get deep with the racial, not so much racial overtones, but the social commentary.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
He's a black superhero, but he's still black.
And they still delivering a message to you, and they showing you different ways. But I ain't even gonna flex. One of my favorite characters in that show is the main villain, that being Tobias Whale, the albino Lex Luthor. That nigga was just the epitome of what a villain should be, dog. Like, he was just perfect with his.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
For Black Lightning, huh?
Yes.
Hey, speaking of that, I ain't really into it yet. I seen a couple episodes of the Lois and Superman joint.
I
Uh,
don't really want to watch it, but go ahead, tell me about it.
well, I was just surfing YouTube yesterday, and this little clip showed up where Superman got to fighting this dude. Well, not this dude, because we all know who he is, but he went by the name of Captain Lex Luthor. And bruh, Superman's like flying into space trying to find whoever the fuck this dude is. Nah. They're in a building, and the walls are, fitted with lead, so he can't see nothing.
Right.
And he hears this dude talking to him, and when he launches out through these walls, he runs into this dude in his suit, and the nigga catches his hand, and he's like, still too slow. Da, da, da. Son, come to find out, that's Lex Luthor, G, and him and Superman have like a space fight and shit.
Oh damn.
Fight in orbit, and then he stabs him with a kryptonite, breaks that shit off in that nigga chest.
Oh,
And,
that's fucked up. That's a bad motherfucker.
And pushes him down.
Killed
Well,
Superman.
lets him fall down back into Earth's atmosphere and shit. And right before this nigga hit the ground, you know how the superhero always go through their moment where they start
It looked
remembering
like they
people.
ain't coming back.
Yeah, you
And-
start
yup.
hearing voices, get up there, and all of a sudden he wakes up in time and he pulls out the little piece of kryptonite, and right before he hits the ground, he stops, and I'm like,
Levels
okay.
out.
Yeah, levels out and then takes back the fuck off. I was like, okay, but damn, nigga, if that's the villain and he doing it like that, I might have to get into that shit. To be honest with you.
Okay. So, talking superheroes, we got in with that super villains. You can't have what's a superhero without a super villain? You're just a
Right.
weird dude in spandex running around talking about I'm saving people. Unless there's a threat for you to use your powers, But nah, so we going do last minute rewrites. So stop the press. Everybody, we finna get this shit back rolling. So Suicide Squad, the movie, not the new one that's coming out with Mr. Polka Dot and John Cena and Idris Elba, and
Yo, I didn't even know the Suicide Squad was that deep.
I have not seen that one, so I can't judge it yet. But the one that I have seen was pretty much supposed to be Will Smith's movie. They framed that whole movie technically around Deadshot, but
Yeah, they kind of
Margot Robbie was just so charismatic with her performance that she stole the show.
Yeah, because I think everybody's been looking for a Harley Quinn. Because, I mean, who doesn't love the Joker?
Right.
So, when you have a
Which
chance
is
to see...
messed up, because will we finally get a good Harley Quinn? The Joker is shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jared Leto, you did it to yourself.
Man, look, not sorry, son. You fucked all that up.
I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, but it wasn't the studios, it was your performance. But yeah, so the movie, like I said, was pretty much built around Deadshot, because Will Smith was technically the top name actor. He had top billing on that shit
Yeah, technically. Well,
So-
I would say he probably shared it.
with Margot Robbie.
Nah, with the chick who played Miss Walker.
Oh, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her character wasn't really that big of a character in the movie.
I guess you
So-
would probably have to know who she was. Know who she
Yeah,
was
she
to
was
appreciate
more
her
like
character.
she was more like a special appearance. But again, you're right. They were using her star power. That's what that was. To kind of help build the movie. Like, look, we got Will Smith and Viola Davis. This movie is gonna be dope.
Now that makes that little interaction that they had a little weirder when he says, "Them's my terms, sweetheart. You know what it is."
Right. Bruh,
That
come
just
on.
makes that
That's what
whole
I'm
thing
saying.
even weirder.
That's why I mean, like, the whole, you could tell the movie was based around him, because he was the one that was supposed to have all the funny lines, all the one-liners, and like, yeah, Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to your boss, Aaron boy.
Like, who didn't see that line coming?
A mile away.
Yeah.
A mile
Like,
away.
bruh, no.
That's what I'm saying. He was trying too hard. Like, even the part when they got in the city and they start getting overrun. And he's sitting there, he jump up on the truck and he got both of the machine guns and he's going off with both of the machine guns. I was like, dude, that's extra. That's extra. Because, bro, Harley Quinn had a baseball bat.
Yeah, was fucking niggas up.
Not only that, still took the screen. Like, she owned the scene.
Yeah, her and that baseball bat. Yeah, you right.
And she didn't have to have a gun. That baseball bat, because she walk up smiling, hey, and then whack you in the head with a baseball bat. You never see it coming. You never see it coming. With
right.
this nigga, you see this nigga decked out in all that SWAT gear, guns up the yin yang, goddamn scope on his eye. Yeah, definitely you're trying to kill me. But this cute girl with a baseball bat might not bow. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead because you let her get that close.
So I think the first thing we would have to do in this rewrite is
Alright.
take out Will Smith.
Nah, what I was gonna do, if we're gonna do a rewrite, we're gonna go get the original cast. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is kind of the cast that they got for the new game that's coming out.
Okay.
Where they went and got the girl who did the voice acting for Harley Quinn in the old Batman TV series.
The animated series?
Yup.
Oh, yeah, everybody
They got
know about
her
the
to
animated
voice
series.
Harley Quinn in the new game.
Ooh, okay then. Yeah, everybody know about the animated
Yeah.
series.
And to me, that's the voice of Harley Quinn. That cheesy ass Jersey accent. But it fits her. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody talk about people from Jersey is crazy anyway. No offense to Jersey, but everybody say people from Jersey is crazy anyway. Dude, that fucking fits.
Yeah, it
But
does.
no. So if we're gonna do that, we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to the original cast, which was composed of Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, El Diablo, Black Spider, and Savant. Now, some of these characters I'm not familiar with, but context clues will kind of let me know what I need to know about each character. Right?
Now, was Black Spider in the first one? I don't remember a character like that.
Nope.
About to say, I know I ain't tripping. I
Black
know there was
Spider
a witch
wasn't in
there.
the first one, and neither was Savant.
About to say, yeah, the last two didn't sound
King
familiar.
Shark wasn't in the first one, but
He gonna be in
the
this
new
one. Yeah, he gonna be in the new one.
El Diablo is in it.
Yeah, he was in that one. Yeah, he ended up blowing himself up. Lame.
So yeah,
Go ahead and drop
it's
some lame bombs.
everybody
on him.
knows it's a DC comic. The original was called The Brave and the Bold. It came out
You
under-
talking about the Batman Brave and the Bold?
Nah. The original name of the comics, the Suicide Squad comic. The group of publication information. That's what I'm reading. DC Comics, it first appeared in the original. You might be right. It might be, it first appeared in The Brave and the Bold, number 25. That might be a Batman comic book. Better is more modern, but it's Legends number 3. That was, I think, the latest one that it was in, and that was in January 1987. I'm not gonna sit here and read through all of the stats. I mean, y'all can wiki this shit if you want.
Ow.
Yeah, but
Then
technically,
the sound effects I'm dropping until we get real ones.
I don't think I need to know what their powers are so much as to kind of write them in. But here we go. So, last minute rewrites. we open our story up with Harley Quinn being brought into the headquarters, to Artemis headquarters. I think it's Artemis. Yeah.
Arkham?
No,
Oh, you
Artemis.
saying Artemis, so you
Artemis. That's the
That dude.
secret agency
Yeah.
that DC has. Artemis. I believe it's Artemis. Let me, because I can always edit this part out of me looking it up. But yeah, I believe so. Anyway, Artemis. And they're locking her up. As they're locking her up, she sees Deadshot. They kind of lock eyes and then they turn away from each other. So, as Amanda Waller is leaving the facility, Batman comes in. And he's like, look, we have an issue. It's something that is even beyond my purview. So I need you to do something that I can't do.
First time Batman runs into a problem he can't solve on his own.
Not because he knows for this enemy who, for the sake of this film, let's make him, for the sake of this film,
What we got?
Lex Luthor.
The enemy?
Yeah. Watch. So, Lex Luthor has killed Superman using kryptonite.
Wow.
He has left his body on display. So now, Batman comes in and tells Amanda Waller the power balance has shifted. More scum of the underworld are going to be coming out in droves because we lost one of our biggest beacons of hope, one of our biggest defenders. I can do my part, but you're gonna need somebody to watch over Metropolis. And so, in order to put a stop to the chaos, Amanda Waller has to find a way to kill Lex Luthor. So, she speaks to all of her consultants, all of her consigliaries, so to speak, and they all draw blanks.
Now let's throw a twist in there. Is she gonna? Now you know how in certain movies, the person who's supposed to kill somebody usually the person they're supposed to kill is the person they work for, or the person they're doing business with, or something like that.
Yeah.
Will there be some kind of aspect of that in there, or will it just be a? Because I mean, she would have to know who Lex Luthor is.
Yeah, everybody knows who Lex Luthor is.
So, and Lex Luthor would have to know who she is to some degree, or at least.
Yeah. Even though she
Well,
works
no.
for a secret organization,
Right.
he knows because he has that knowledge. He's technically a genius.
Right. Okay. So
That's part of
they
the
would
reason
both
he's a
know-
billionaire.
They'll both know of each other.
Right. They both know of each other. So, she's like, she has to find a way to kill Lex Luthor. Because not only does this motherfucker have power, he has money to back up the power. So, unchecked, this motherfucker could become a conqueror. And if he wanted to, could conquer the planet. So, in order to put this nigga in check, she has to find a team to take him down. But nobody wants to do it because everybody is terrified of this motherfucker's power.
Right. So you just
They
have to-
tell her, no, we're not doing that shit. It's a suicide mission. We're not doing it. No. So all of her team reject her. And they walk out on her. So she's sitting in the damn in Artemis, in the Artemis headquarters, and she's just looking at these cells. And she sees the criminals in these cells just pacing back and forth, not doing shit, because they're in prison. And then on top of that, they're in isolation. So yeah, no. She goes, well, fuck it. If it's a suicide mission, why not send out expendable motherfucking people?
And then, hey, and that's how, you know how certain movies do the name drop?
Yeah.
They say their name. That's how they say their name, too. One of them would be like, what are we, a Suicide Squad?
Bruh, matter of fact, Harley says it. We gonna give that line to Harley.
Yeah.
We gonna give that line to Harley. But that's only when she gets everybody in the room. Because
Yeah.
what she does is she unlocks everybody's cell and they all slowly start to come out, looking around nervously like, yo, is this a trap? What the fuck is going on? And so Amanda Waller is like, look, I'm fucking desperate. All of my people left. I need somebody to take this motherfucker down. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. That's where you come in. If you want to get out of this hellhole and go back to doing whatever you were doing, you got one fucking chance. Kill this motherfucker. Earn your freedom.
And that's Samuel L. Jackson's speech. Kill this motherfucker.
Right? So they argue amongst each other for a bit over whether or not they're gonna do it. And she's like, it's an all for one deal. Meaning if any one of y'all back out, I'm locking y'all back in them cells and I'm leaving this motherfucker. And you'll just be here. And whoever comes back, if anybody comes back to feed you or anything like that, then hey. But if don't nobody come back, then y'all motherfuckers will just be in these cells. So, you really ain't got no choice. You're forced onto a suicide mission. So now, once everybody's together and they finally understand what the mission is, they all look at each other like, oh, that's fucked up. And that's when Harley just kind of quips out, so what? Are we like your Suicide Squad or some shit? Keep it simple. Don't make it no grandiose statement like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just keep it simple, stupid. The Kiss, the Kiss theme, not theme, but mechanism, metaphor. That's what I'm thinking about. So,
Yeah.
once they got their mission, Amanda Waller puts them, she tags them with RFI chips. Well, GFI chips. Why did I say RFI? GFI chips, which is the little GPS joints. But the one thing I will keep from the movie is that they're tagged with bombs. That way, because it's like, okay, so what's to stop them from just leaving and doing what the fuck they want to do? You're tagged with a bomb. Do what I say, or boom, If you don't want in on the mission, all you motherfuckers go back to yourselves. So, now that we've got the parameters established, we cut to a scene of them on one of the helicarriers. One of the little big army planes.
Yeah. Cargo plane.
Yeah, the cargo planes. Thank you. They're all sitting in there, and Deadshot is holding what looks like an old pocket watch. And he just keeps rubbing it. And so, I want to say El Diablo looks over at him and goes, yo, what you got there? And he looks at him, and he said, oh, this is my family back home. I got arrested. I was bringing some gifts home for Christmas, and fucking Batman hung my ass out to dry for some shit I did like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, man, that's fucked up. Yeah, I know, right? See? So now you're giving people a reason to sympathize with these characters. Even though they're all villains, yeah, but everybody's got a story. You see what I'm saying? And you don't gotta try to crowbar it in there. Just sprinkles. Not like what they did with the movie where Batman caught him with his daughter. Come on, man.
Yeah, had the whole daughter telling him, Daddy, stop. And he putting the gun down. Yo, you really trying to hit home, you fucking villain.
See? So now, Deadshot has a reason to do this. He's doing this for his freedom so he can make it home to his family. Regardless of what everybody else is doing it for, Deadshot is going to be your motherfucking avatar. He's trying to make it home to his family. Yes, he is an assassin. No one's denying that shit. But you caught me for some shit I did 2-3 weeks ago. You didn't catch me then. You caught me when I wasn't even paying attention. You's a bitch ass nigga. Anyway, so we get past that. They land near LexCorp. They don't land like right in front of it. They land near it. They have to pretty much walk it. Because the pilots is like, yeah, no, this is as far as we take it. Because that nigga has a huge no-fly zone around his building. Okay, he's got fucking cannons on the top of his building that fire at anything that comes near it. So, he's got buku armed guards. So yeah, it's gonna be hell getting to this nigga, let alone killing him. It's damn near impossible.
Right, probably call them Lex soldiers or some shit.
Bruh?
Yeah, Lex soldiers. This nigga slick turning Metropolis into his own fortified army country. Slick fucking
Conqueror, a dictator.
That nigga's a beast.
Yeah, so they start making their way into onto the property of LexCorp, and as they were told, buku armed guards. They start shooting, and we get our good old shootout that everybody wanted to see. Get the big shootout. That way you can see Deadshot do some impressive shit. Have him shoot like a ricochet trick shot. You see what I'm saying? Live up to his name. Don't just have him shoot straight. Oh yeah, I always hit my target. Yeah, that's easy when you shooting straight.
Right, yeah, because they didn't do that nigga no justice in that joint.
But Deadshot, his shit was trick shots.
Right, it was.
With Deadshot, you never saw his bullet coming.
Right, it was always shooting it off of something and it bouncing off of something else.
Like in Batman Year One, when they had that joint where he had to assassinate the I think it was it the mayor? Might have been the mayor, either the mayor or the governor. He had to assassinate some politician. And they're on a fucking highway about 10 miles away from this nigga. But his scope is on, And that shit is so fine-tuned. He can see this nigga's face through the windshield. Pop goes the Weasel. And that's when you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give you the big shootout. We'll give you the big shootout. Deadshot do a couple of trick shots. Then we'll have Harley. She might be using a couple of pistols, runs out of ammo, and she finds like a pipe. Well, no, fuck that. Fuck that. No, we're gonna give her a mallet. That's gonna be part of her whole get up. That was the weapon she chose on the ride over there. This bitch picked a fucking carnival mallet. Like they gave her in the game. Only thing is that shit ain't so heavy that she can't pick it up. But it is weighted. And so she runs through. We give her a couple of scenes where she's just whacking motherfuckers left and right with that mallet. Like playing whack-a-mole with grown-ass men. Have her go off, give her shine.
Yo, and I'm not gonna lie. I have one scene where one of the bad guys run up on her, she pulls a gun out, she pulls the trigger in his face, and the sparks fly out, and then they go, ah! And he just falls
yeah, the
anyway.
bang flag?
Yeah, he just falls anyway from shock, because he thought he
Has
was
a heart attack.
Yeah, thought he was finna get shot. I think, yeah, that'll be cool. Throw a little quick corp in there, that'll be a little funny.
Then, you had this
motherfucker fight
motherfucker,
montage.
El Diablo, burn a couple of motherfuckers. Let him get his little show. You gotta let the little side characters get their shine on too. Fucking what I was gonna say? King Shark. That's what I was gonna talk about. That nigga have that motherfucker just run through a line of these son bitches, and once he get through a crowd of these motherfuckers, he just grab like two, one in each hand, and just start biting niggas' heads off. Tossing their bodies to the side, just going ape shit like a fucking shark is supposed to. Let that nigga go ham. He's a goddamn shark. A giant humanoid shark. Let this motherfucker do what sharks do and eat people.
Right. And have him make a little bit of fun too. Have him do the little
bro
fight. Yeah.
Bro, that shit'd be hilarious. Him sneaking up on people. Motherfucker look around. The fuck?
Yeah, that would be.
What the hell?
Add to the little comedic humor. Comedy relief.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not that familiar with Black Spider or Savant, so pardon me for not really adding them in, but for the sake of the movie, they'll get their shine too. I don't really know what their powers are, but we'll have a scene dedicated to them, or not so much a scene, like a little clip. Like everybody's gonna get their little clip where they fighting off the bad guys. Once they've done that, they've run through the endless amount of foot soldiers, they make it into the Lex Tower. And so here's where we get a nice little cool chemistry moment between the team. They all get on the elevator and they gotta ride up to the top floor. And so the elevator music is something catchy. So let's say this motherfucker King Shark just gonna start. And then he starts doing it, and then Harley starts joining in. Slowly, all of them just start to get into it until they're fully into it. Yeah, so then the elevator stops. They get off the elevator. Okay, now it's time to be serious. Straighten up. Cause it's fun. Cause it's like, yeah, we have a little fun moment. Back to the serious shit.
Right.
So, they finally get to the top. And this nigga Lex has 4 elite soldiers. They're mercenaries, actually. But he's giving them, like, suits of armor. And I don't mean, like, cheesy-ass old-timey battle armor. I mean, like, tech-based armor. Making these motherfuckers tough to kill. They're not like the legions of foot soldiers that these motherfuckers took out down below. Fucking, so let's say King Shark, Savant, Black Spider, and El Diablo take these super mercs on separately. But in this fight, each one of them is kind of getting their ass beat now. Which is surprising because we think King Shark, you that big, why you getting your ass beat? Nah, this super merc with his tech-based armor is like, his strength is enhanced, his speed is enhanced, so his punches hit harder, he moves faster, ducks quicker. You see what I'm saying? So he is fucking King Shark up. Then you got fucking El Diablo. He sit there, he use his power, he burn this motherfucker up. And the shield absorbs the heat. Turns that shit into energy. This motherfucker sent out a goddamn laser beam.
Oh, dang, it sound like they OP, man.
There's a catch though. So, while they're fighting each other, this motherfucker Savant starts to figure out that there's a small glitch in the armor of the one that he's fighting, which is like, let's say it doesn't respond well to, like, yeah, see, that's, I don't know Savant's power, I would say electricity. And they find a way to start shorting them out. Like maybe King Shark rips the main fucking energy source off the back of the first one, causing his armor to fail, and then King Shark starts to fuck him up. Goddamn El Diablo can't really find a way to get his. Fucking Harley just comes in and goddamn smashes that shit with the fucking mallet.
I was gonna say have Diablo just melt one of them.
I didn't even think about that. He light his hand up to where it's red hot, and then he just touched that shit. Cook that nigga inside his own motherfucking armor.
Yeah.
Like what that nigga did in fucking Iron Man 3. When they caught that motherfucker Rhodey.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I need that suit. My man said, oh, my dead body. Yep, that's the plan, Colonel. And he was like, don't worry, I'll get you out. And he took his hand and he heated the suit up till that motherfucker had to jump out. So yeah, El Diablo, instead of trying to blast his heat, just internalizes it. Builds it up, cooks it, and then just, like you said, melts this motherfucker's armor. So, again, don't know Black Spider's power. I should have looked him up. But, nonetheless, we give him his shine. He figure out a way to knock off his. While all of this fight is going on, Deadshot is trying to find a way, or trying to find a spot to post up in. finds him a perch somewhere in the room, like maybe on like the second floor of this loft style, goddamn, not so much loft style, but this 2-story apartment on the top of his goddamn building. So Deadshot sneaks his way upstairs, and as he's looking, he's scanning over Lex's suit, because he doesn't just want to shoot. He wants to make sure whatever he shoots is going to knock that whole thing out. So he's just sitting there perched, and he's telling him, he's like, I got him lined up, but I can't find the glitch in his armor. I think he might have upgraded his suit so that he didn't have that problem. I'll keep y'all posted if I see anything different. So, once the fight between the other four, once they beat the other 4 enemies, they approach this motherfucker Lex. We finally get the big battle between Lex and the Suicide Squad, and everybody gets their licks in. Yeah. And again, Deadshot is still perched up. Everybody is trying to find a way to hit that glitch, or trying to find that glitch in his suit. They keep trying different things, and they not making it. They keep trying, not making it. So finally, Deadshot sees a panel on the back of Lex's, on the back of the neck part of his suit. It's a tiny fucking panel that's gold, and it's a microchip, and that's the microchip that powers the suit. So Lex is knocking them all off, and Deadshot says, hey, I think I might have found us a way out of here. Keep him busy. So they all rush him at once. And again, he's throwing motherfuckers left and right, beating motherfuckers' asses. Sorry, Harley, you get hit too. You in there with the big boys, you gotta take a punch. So, yeah, everybody's getting their licks off, and then finally, they get this money. He's like, get him to turn around. So Harley does some slick shit. She runs at him like she's finna hit him with the hammer, and then does a rock star knee slide between his legs, causing him to what? Turn around. The second he turns around, Deadshot clocks him. His arm is up because he was getting ready to come down with a smash on her that might have took her out for good. But again, Deadshot catches him. He falls out of the window, down, let's say 20 stories. Boom. Crash lands in the middle of Metropolis. And everybody looks up, and they see the Suicide Squad looking out the window to make sure that this motherfucker is dead. Everybody starts grabbing their cell phones and they snapping photos and this, that, and the third. So, fast forward to the day after. They all show back up to Artemis to get that bomb taken out of their necks. So when they show up to Artemis, Amanda Waller goes, you know what? You all did better than I ever expected you to. Deadshot goes, oh shit. And so they're like, okay, that's cool and all, but you gonna take these bombs out of our necks,
what
or
about
what?
our freedom? What about our freedom?
what about our freedom? We did what you asked us to do. And she's like, yeah, but you're also deadly criminals. So back in your cells you go, and we'll see you for part 2.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah. And that was my last minute rewrite for Suicide Squad.
Not bad.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. So, what's going on in the world of One Piece?
Well, for all my One Piece fans, shit, man. You already know Wano turning up. The allies of the samurai and the pirates, the extra samurai that they had recruited, and all of them guys have finally caught up. So now it's about to be a showdown between the samurai pirates and the Animal Kingdom pirates. So yeah, I'm hella excited to see what that's looking like. Shit, they had a little skirmish between Kawamatsu and Kanjuro. So I mean, yeah, nigga, the nigga Kanjuro thought he was finna get away, and Kawamatsu saw him and was like, "Nah, buddy, get over here." So,
But I thought Kawamatsu was on the boat with Kinemon and everybody else.
he was. He took off from the boat.
Oh, but then again, I forgot. This nigga's slick an amphibian.
So yeah, he was.
I think he's like half fishman. No, not half fishman. He might be a fishman.
But so Kanjuro drew this like sparrow or whatnot and started flying away. So just when you think he's getting away, the next episode, guess who decides to go up there to see about him?
Kinemon.
Nope. Sanji.
Ooh.
Yes. My man Sanji chases him up there. Sky walks up there.
Okay then.
Yes, to see what's really good with Kanjuro, bro.
Okay
So,
then.
yeah.
Yeah, if you gonna have a battle in the sky in One Piece, that's Sanji's territory.
So yeah, so that's
That
what the
nigga's
next
death
episode
from
getting.
above.
So yeah, we finna see what that's looking like. But yeah, One Piece is definitely turning up, nigga.
Bruh. I already know. That's why, like I said, I stack them and I binge watch them. Cause to watch them 1 week at a time, bro, I'd be jonesing.
Man, and I'm jonesing hard, but I can't help it, bro. That shit goes in. It's a ritual for me. Every Sunday. Yeah, I can get up, do wake and bake. I'm in my truck, watching One Piece. Watching that new episode. When I get done waking and baking, I go in the crib and I watch it on the TV. Just to make sure I didn't miss nothing.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I watch it on YouTube, and
Yeah.
sometimes YouTube don't be all that great.
Yep.
So then I go back on Verb and I watch it on Verb. Because with Verb, it give you the intro. You get the intro and all of that.
Yeah, you get the
And,
whole episode.
Yeah, everything. So, yeah, that'd be my little ritual on Sunday. Man. I watch. That's one of the first things I do is I get up, turn on Verb, nigga, watch One Piece Sunday morning.
See, I catch it on Watch Cartoon Online. Bruh. That shit got all the anime. They give you a fucking directory where they give you from the numerical titles where it's like it's got a number in it
Numbers
to the entire alphabet. There's no letter that doesn't have an anime. And then on top of that, like you might get some letters that might only have like 5 or 6, but still, bro, it's not like it's only got 1 or 2. No, it's got quite a few. So, yeah, that's where I go. But yeah. Loki.
Ooh. All right, so I had to rewatch episode 1 because I seen it the first time, but too many distractions, so I really didn't get to digest it. But finally got to watch it and followed with the second episode, and bruh, it tripped me out to find out that that was a chick. And I don't know, like you said, I don't know how I didn't see that.
Right.
You know, how you didn't
because
catch that
it's
first.
like when they show it to you, but then again, it was so quick. They were hoping that it's
Right.
like it's just a glance, so you don't really get to see the entire body type, and then you see a person in a hoodie. You don't see their hands really. It's just
Right.
you see her hand one time when she dropped the lantern.
Uh-huh.
Then she turned and took off.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't kind of feel bad for Loki. He goes from being Loki, the god of mischief, to, you know, him always having the upper hand on folks, to him having the upper hand being
Being a
put on
scared
him.
child.
Yeah. And him, you know, having to run around and please other people for his sake. So
Pretty much, he's having to grow up.
yeah, and it's man, it's hard. It's hard to see him. It's hard to see them try to pacify him like that. It's part of the reason why I'm happy he jumped through that portal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right,
Who
so
knows
now,
what adventures await us in episode 3?
rough,
Like
real.
they know they gotta get to it. If it's only 6 episodes, like dude, you get to episode 3, you halfway through the series.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's time to whatever tricks you had in the bag, time for them tricks to come out the bag. Time to see what you got going on.
Yeah, especially because they talking about Loki is supposed to set up for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Man, let me tell you something. Marvel know how to tell a story. They still telling a story.
Boy, do they?
They still telling the story. The story's still going.
And even when they go back and retcon shit,
Yep.
like with Captain Marvel and what they're about to do with Black Widow. What I mean by retcon in this sense is Captain Marvel technically should have been like the second movie in the series. Chronologically, it should have been the second movie. It should have been Captain America, Captain Marvel, and then like when you go to Disney, they give you the rest of them. But yeah. Same thing with Black Widow. Technically, Black Widow takes place between Civil War and Infinity War.
So yeah. Put Captain Marvel after Captain America, because her movie happened in the 90s.
Right. Right. So technically, hers was the earliest after his. His was in the 30s.
Right. Man, that would have been dope though if they had did that. If they had tied them two in somehow like that. I
Bruh.
think that would have made people accept Captain Marvel a little better.
That, and because they made her feel like a last minute throw in. She didn't feel like somebody that they were planning to bring into the series. Because in no other movies did they mention her. In no other movies did they reference her at all. It wasn't until 2018 when they did the I2 movement and freaking everybody wanted to be yay feminism, girl power. That's when they said, oh, we need a movie with a female lead. Yeah, because y'all got bullied into that shit. Y'all threw it together. Just hurry up. We need a movie with a strong female lead. Oh, okay, but the story's a little wimpy. We don't give a fuck. Just give it to us. Give it to us.
We don't give a fuck.
Do you like as long as you got something in there where you got men telling her she can't do nothing and then she does it? That's all we need. That's all we need. We need to make this money. Hurry up. The girl power movement is strong right now. Hurry up. We need to make that money. And that's why. And then it didn't help that Brie Larson came in smelling her own shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I still think the woman is fine as fuck, but still, she was an asshole to people. she came on and she had already kind of isolated herself with her political statements that she made at the award show, which I get what she was trying to say, but you missed the mark on it. Like, you said it the wrong way. Not that, oh, it hurt men's feelings. No. Not that. It hurt your pockets. That's the fuck that means. Oh, I don't want my press conferences to be mostly white men. Who do you think criticizes most of the movie?
Yeah, it's Siskel and Ebert, isn't it?
I think so. I think it might just be one of them now. I think the other one passed. But
dang, really? I bet
yeah,
you. I bet you
because it
Siskel.
used to be Ebert and Roper, and then I think Roper passed, and then it was Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, I bet you Siskel and Ebert are two old guys that be on the Muppet Show.
That's
Be up in
what
this thing.
that's who they were based off of.
Oh man,
Ebert and Roper.
Sweet.
But yeah, so
My childhood has just been.
yeah, she came in kind of throwing daggers at people like, I am woman, hear me roar. And everybody is like, yeah, no, cool, we with you. Just tone it down a little bit. Don't tell me what to do. And then they all look over at Scarlett Johansson and be like, bitch, don't put me in with her. I'm one of the boys, fuck you. That bitch like, I'm one of the boys, fuck you. I'm cool, I got my place. But see, even with her character, they always like, bruh. Everybody talks about, oh, she didn't have her own movie. She didn't have her own movie. She was in Iron Man 2, which was when she debuted. She was in Captain America, Civil War. She was in all four of the Avenger movies. So she was always going to be an integral part of the series.
That was strong.
Thank you. Instead of trying to hurry up to do a Captain Marvel movie, which I think, because the rumor was that this motherfucker Kevin Feige was kind of high up on Brie Larson, as in this nigga Slick had a crush and was trying to, I can put you on, I can put you on. But then she came on, and even to her male co-stars, it was like, bro, because when you watch them in interviews, the chemistry between them was not there.
Right. Chemistry wasn't there. It didn't even look like they really liked her like a person.
Right,
So, yeah,
like
that was shot
they
from
all
the
kind of
get-go.
had that. She's kind of a mean person. Like, she's just bitchy for no reason. Ugh. And that's the energy they brought in their interviews. Not to say that she is a bitchy person. Just saying. Those are the vibes that you put out there.
Yeah, doesn't know how to take a compliment either.
But yeah, so instead of them just coming out with the Black Widow movie, which is what they should have did, because you already had that character built. Hell, you wanted to give anybody an origin story. She's the one to do it. Because right now, she's the one with the most ambiguous past.
Yeah.
That motherfuckers want to know, well, how did you get your power? Like, well, she ain't even got powers. How did you get here? Why did you become an assassin? How did you become an assassin?
But at the end of the day, you need somebody to take down Thanos' ship.
Right? Bruh.
And
she was the heart and
just
soul of
the
that damn
one to do
team.
it.
She was the heart and soul of that damn team. She was the one that got them exactly what they needed. Okay, if you watch throughout all of the Avenger movies, she's always the key part. In the first one, she was the one that figured out how to turn off how to close the portal.
Yeah, what you call it? maybe it's not about guns.
Right. She got up there, she used her brain. Talked to this motherfucker Selvig. Selvig said, yeah, nah, put in a safety hatch. If you can get the Loki's scepter, you can turn it off. She hit him up, yo, I can turn this shit off. I figured out how to turn it off. And they're like, you did? Yeah. Like, it wasn't that hard.
Just talk
y'all
to
are
the
shooting at it.
yeah. Just
you should have just.
talk to the guy who made the shit.
Thank you.
He might know how to turn
Thank
it
you.
off. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Freaking in Age of Ultron, she was the one that took Vision. She took Vision from Ultron.
Yeah, she did. She did get, yeah. She took his vessel. Because can you
Again.
imagine Ultron in that body?
Bruh, he'd have been unstoppable.
Yeah, he would have.
And she made sure that didn't happen. Once again, a key part.
Hell, she went one-on-one with the Winter Soldier.
Bruh. Bad. And again, outsmarted him at every fucking turn. And he was supposed to be the most dangerous assassin.
She was giving him the business too, though.
Like, they talked about motherfuckers don't walk away from him. If he's tasked to kill you, you die. That's just how it goes. But if you see that nigga, you're already dead.
The Winter Soldier.
Well, I mean, who knows? We'll just have to see this. We'll just have to see this Black Widow movie, and when it come out?
July 9th.
Next month. Yeah, about to say next month. All right, well.
Shit, nigga, this ride about to start.
Yeah, man. Because they finna.
Ride is definitely
What is it,
about to start.
phase 4 or phase 5 that we going into?
I
done
want to
lost
say
count.
I want to say phase 5 though, because I think they went through phase 1 through 4 between Iron Man and Endgame. I think that was like
Well,
phases 1 through
technically-
something.
Yeah, I
I
think
just
Endgame.
don't remember.
I believe Endgame was the last. No. Spider-Man, Far From Home, was the last one of, I think,
I wanna
phase
say
4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to say phase 4. So yeah, we about to start phase 5.
Yeah. But
Dum,
then
dum.
again,
Dum,
no,
dum.
no, 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 no.
Dum, dum.
We're in phase 4. Spider-Man started phase 4.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because remember, we got Wanda, we got WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then now we got Loki. And then we about to get Doctor Strange. Well, before Doctor Strange, we about to get Black Widow, then Doctor Strange. And I think Doctor Strange is gonna be the last one of phase 4. And then after that it's gonna be phase 5. 'Cause remember the preview we saw? Well, matter of fact, I think Doctor Strange might start phase 5. Because remember the preview we saw with all the upcoming joints. But Black Widow was on that list too, so like I said, I done lost count with all the Marvel's phases and whatnot, because they done got so many that I slick want to make a meme of that part in the Avengers right before they had a big argument when this motherfucker Tony look at Nick Fury and goes, what is phase 2? Like, nigga, what the fuck? And which I thought was so dope, because they were hinting at the shit in the movie. Like, they reference their own universe in the universe. That shit is
Yeah.
super meta.
Yeah. And if you didn't catch it, I mean, if you're not a fan
You not
and
going
into
to
that
pay
type of
attention.
shit, yeah, you wouldn't pay attention to catch shit like that. And it's funny because a lot of little small moments like that be like big moments, really. but I'm sure that went over somebody's head out there somewhere.
Yeah, it's like my brother and my mother didn't watch WandaVision because it was too confusing and too
Now I don't
convoluted.
understand how you could not watch WandaVision. WandaVision
They said
was
it was
dope.
too convoluted. They didn't understand it. And I was like, really? It's kind of simple. Straightforward, pretty much. And then, no. It's first, they doing comics, not comics, they're doing sitcoms. Late night sitcoms.
Yeah, I Love Lucy and shit.
Right.
Nick at Night.
And then
Bewitched and all that.
yeah, and then she's like, and then they're not doing sitcoms, and then she's not really in that, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yeah, see, if you watch it all the way through, they explain everything.
Yep.
They explain what all of that is. And she, I just couldn't follow it. I couldn't follow it. Blah, blah. It's meant to be confusing.
Yeah, it is.
Because Wanda is confused. They're putting you in her position and letting you try to figure it out. But they watch freaking Game of Thrones and I don't. I think I'm like the only person I know that doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, thank you for joining the effort.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to watch Game of Thrones, but the first time I saw somebody watching it, it was like the opening scene of the first episode, and there's two people, they're having sex, and then they get caught by this dude, and it's like, so I'm asking
You talking about they get caught by the little boy
yeah,
and
they
old buddy
throw that
pushed that nigga out the
window.
window. Yeah, that was the brother and sister.
Yeah,
Royalty,
they-
yeah.
Bro, and when I found that out, I was
that was
like,
the only
yeah,
episode I
nope.
saw too.
I was like, nope, not doing it. I ain't even watched the whole episode.
I thought, nah, he just
Once
pushed
I seen
little
that,
nigga
I
down.
asked the person, I was like, so what's going on? They was like, oh yeah, no, so they're brother and sister, and this is, oh really? Nope, not doing it, not doing it.
He straight up pushed that little man off of that guy. Like, oof. There you go.
But cause I was like, yo, why'd he push that nigga out there? He's like, oh, cause he caught that nigga fucking his sister. He did what now? Caught you fucking who in the what? I'm sorry, where was I? But nah, man. So we did last minute rewrites. Talked about some One Piece. Talked about some Loki and Marvel. Matter of fact, we didn't even really delve in episode 2. Not that much.
All I do
You
know
got any
is
quick thoughts.
all I know is he done fucked up that sacred timeline, and we about to see what's really good.
Oh yeah, cause
Bro, I can only
with
imagine.
Lady Loki hiding out in a damn superstore in 2050, come to find out, X-Cart, that means something. Was watching a breakdown where they were talking about Easter eggs in the show, and one of them was X-Cart. Now, if you go back and watch Iron Man, it's a blink and you'll miss it moment. It's during the fight with Obadiah Stane at the end when they're on the highway. There's a LED board in the background that says Exxon, and it's the XXON, I think, and that's a corporation that is, I think, controlled possibly by or it has something to do with the TVA, I believe that's what the breakdown was talking about. But so yeah, there's little Easter eggs throughout the whole joint. I thought it was dope how she, like you said, bombed that sacred timeline, caused the multiverse of madness. What I also like is the aesthetic of the TVA. How it's got that late 60s, early 70s feel.
Yeah, like they're a bunch of in the heat of the night cops.
Right, and you thinking it's like, with all of this technology y'all got, why do y'all stick to this one frame of time? The time variant authority. Meaning
you can set up base with
right,
whatever
y'all can
time
set
you
up
want
base
to.
in whatever time you want. Or are we gonna find out that that's just a branch
I'm pretty sure
of
it's
the
just a brand.
TVA?
I'm pretty sure it's just a brand.
And that they have other branches in different timelines where they have different aesthetics that match to that time. But I did, like I said, I did like the whole late 60s, early 70s feel. It kind of gave it that retro feel, which kind of piggybacked off of Thor Ragnarok with the 80s feel. You see what I'm saying? It gives you that retro fit of it. Something old is something new.
Right. Like how they say 30s and 20s.
Yeah, but I'm 30, they 40, so who's 20?
Ooh, what y'all know about that? I don't know about that. They don't
Right?
know about that.
Jones!
Right.
Couple steps!
Dipset.
But, yeah. So, with that said, last word. What's the word, nerd?
So long, farewell, Alvidas, and goodbye.
Ciao for now, bitches. But go ahead and grab that Fly 93.5 app in your Google Play, your Apple App Store, wherever you get your apps from. Go ahead, download that, type in Fly 93.5, grab that app, listen live. If you can't get us that way, you can go online to radio.fly935.com, tap listen live, check out a podcast, or listen to the rotation, listen to your favorite songs, check out some anime and chill. You can also hit us up on Twitter at Armand Joseph, ARMOND JOSEPH. You can hit us up on Facebook at Armand.Joseph.9, ARMOND.JOSEPH.9. Or you can hit us up on Instagram at Anime and Chill 88. You can go check out some of your favorite episodes of Anime and Chill. We got 1 through 9 already on YouTube at Armand Joseph, ARMONDJOSEPH, or Anime and Chill, all one word, Anime and Chill, capital A, capital N, capital C. And we will see you next week. So grab your favorite person, throw on your favorite show, kick your feet up. It is now time to Anime and Chill. Peace out.
Dynamic entrance kicking in the door like that. Turn up to the max, shooting energy up to the sky. Tap into the station 935, it's time to ride. Swooshy color backgrounds just to let you know we fly. Undefeated, never beaten, cause we got the skill. Striking all this black gold, you would think we had a drill. We got what you need, homie, so come and get your fill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill. It's time to anime and chill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill.